Welcome to Pick's Kitchen Podcast, where we talk about anything on our minds over breakfast, lunch, dinner. Honestly, anytime we feel like eating. I'm your host, Mac. With me are my co-hosts, Jared
Hello.
and Sean.
Hello.
Well, it's been a while, Sean. How you been?
I've been okay. Busy doing the adulting thing, right? Got all this weird stuff going on. My whole plan was to be retired, so I didn't have to be an adult anymore. Things change.
Yeah, in due time. In due time.
In due time. How's everything going with you?
It's alright. Playing games. Usual shit. Been actually putting in... Yeah. Been actually putting a lot of time with Destiny recently. Been a fun time.
Yeah, almost like old times.
Yeah. Fingers crossed we actually keep up with it.
Keep up with it. There's nothing to keep up with. There's not getting any more updates, buddy.
Well,
I'm
look at it this
talking
way.
keep up with us actually playing it.
I would say this: thanks to power creep, it actually makes blowing through raids pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
But with no chance of them squashing down the power creep anymore, we can feel powerful and blow through raids.
Yeah, until a bug happens and they don't have time to patch said bug anymore, so they just turn what makes the bug happen off.
I don't even know they're going to put that much effort into it anymore. I'm kind of, I don't know. I see contradictory things in what they're saying. They're like,
Yeah,
maintenance updates, but they don't really have a team dedicated to said maintenance update. So is that really going to happen? It's like the whole, if a tree falls out in the middle of nowhere, does it really fall?
yeah.
So yeah, well, we'll see. Right now it's fun. I think everyone agrees.
Yeah, no, it's a fun time. I'm excited to actually, experience the D2 raids. They've only done the reprised D1 ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to go do football kicker. I forget what that one's called.
Brawl.
Yeah. And then go visit Ron.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the easiest raid is Nightmares.
Yeah, it's super easy, but it's also easy to get confused, right? It's almost like I want to say like that one vault dungeon gave out the bug armor. I can't remember what it's called. It was easy except for you just had to get the mechanic down, or otherwise the mechanic would kick your butt. Because Ron is funny, and you like, I've done it. I just couldn't believe we're at the boss. I was like, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If I'm not mistaken, the boss itself isn't hard, and he's squishy as hell. It's a mechanic. It's not the mechanic itself, but it's one of the mid bosses. Part of the way through the planets one. That's the difficult one.
Oh yeah, because you get punted off the map constantly if you're not paying attention. Yeah, the planets room is a pain, but I don't know. Jules has got it can almost one man that whole section. So
yeah, they'd fucking. He was talking about before we did Vault of Glass. We've 4-man vault. He was talking about him and someone And your nightmares.
Oh yeah, and his damage was Jules' damage was just flipping insane on the ball.
Yeah, that's the glitch for you.
Yeah, and he said they weren't even what do you call it? They weren't even sweating. He's like, it was such a bad run, we should never have finished it.
Insane.
It is, but I think four-manning vault is probably pretty easy these days, right? Because
It wasn't bad.
I can definitely getting through the stupid explodey Gorgon, right? The Gorgon area is much easier with a smaller number.
Oh, we just all left, let Jules do it, and then came back in.
Oh. Oh, that's funny.
We just did the smart thing. Because
Yeah.
with how Jules likes to do it, no one could keep up.
Well, yeah, because speedrunner, right? That's what you
Yeah.
get.
And I don't remember the exact way to fucking go through there. Jared might. And I don't think Melvin knows to begin with.
Well, the good news is you all got Mythic class. Did you guys do a Catalyst run?
No.
Oh my god, it's pretty easy. I don't remember how to do it, but Brian took me through it. You don't even have to do the whole raid. You just like go in and
sick.
unlock a bunch of stuff.
Well, next time it's reset, it's the weekly. We'll have to farm Atheon from Melvin because he's the only one that didn't get it. Jared got it that first one. I did all 3 of my characters and got it on the last one.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But
It
then,
took from fucking D1 to the end of D2
That's
for
right.
both me and Jared to get it.
oh, look how long it took me to get that gosh darn buried bloodline.
It did take a while, but we didn't consistently play like we should have to try and get that, because there were times when we could have just farmed that fucking dungeon, and we just didn't.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's let's just say I enjoy Path of
PoE.
Exile. Yeah, because I can buy the not with real world money, but with in-game currency, I can buy the uniques or the exotics that I want for a build.
Ah, you're a wallet warrior.
No,
Mm.
I'm not spending money. I have in-game currency because I grind it all the time.
It's a wallet warrior in a different sense of in-game currency.
Oh yeah,
You're wallet warring with your time.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's a fun game. I don't know. But you know, not about
I could never get into the first one.
really.
I tried it and it didn't scratch the itch that Diablo hits.
Oh yeah, I could see that because it's older, right? It has, and it's not like yeah, and it's not like Diablo 3. But even going back and trying to play Diablo 3, it's like, wow, I really like playing this on Xbox because the PC port with controller support is horrid.
Yeah,
But
I remember it not being great
it's
when we
much
first
better,
tried it.
much better experience on an Xbox. Which I wish it was on the cloud. You would think that being that Microsoft owns everything, it would be on the cloud. But it's
No, Diablo 4 is out. They're not giving a shit about 3.
not. And Diablo 4 is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Been thinking about trying it.
Yeah,
Me and Jared brought it up.
What's hilarious is that at this point, PoE 2 is stealing from Diablo 4, and then Diablo 4 is stealing from PoE 2. You see what's happening here.
Amazing.
It's hilarious. And it's, you know what? It's only benefiting the players because they're getting the best of both worlds. It's like, Well, this was pretty cool in this game. It works pretty well in this game now too. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that kind of going to where we are with Destiny, right? And what the articles that came out today is like, are they going to try to make marathon like Destiny with this PvE mode? But then people are thinking, oh, we've already experienced the PvE mode if you load it into a server with a glitch where the enemy team didn't load in. So have to see, right? They got a lot of work to do and a low, if I understand, low player count, right? When you have two games that are competing for the same audience.
Yeah. Marathon was already low to begin with.
Yeah. Well, it was the haven for Destiny 2 PvPers that wanted a better PvP experience.
Even then, a lot of people did it, and it just said it didn't do the same thing that they wanted from Destiny 2 PvP.
Agreed.
And that free weekend, me and Jared did try it. We didn't play as much as what we both intended on, so I still am not like fully for or against it. Like the 2 or 3 games we played, I still don't have an idea of what the feel about it.
Yeah. I think it's the nature of how it works, even with like Destiny PvP, is
Mhm.
anytime you have a core base of people that have played it for a long time now, they're going to always outperform you because they have better armor, better this, better that, better that. And then
That's how extraction shooters work, unless it's reset.
yeah, which is where I think Call of Duty may have an advantage, that type of PvP, where you can unlock stuff, but it's still, even still, you rank guns up and you rank equipment up, and
Mhm.
so the longer you play, the more equipment you have. But then again, Call of Duty is skills based, so you're assumably only going up against people in your same skill bracket, so it doesn't feel so bad.
Yeah, you would think.
Whereas Destiny 2 and Marathon, I don't think are skills based. They're want just generalized matchmaking because sweats don't like going up against sweats all the time.
Unless you're playing in the
League.
trials or competitive.
Yeah.
I'm
David-
hoping to try Marathon when the PvE stuff comes out because I think it'll be fun to do PvE.
Yeah, we could try it.
Well, that's if they make it free,
Yeah,
and I hope they do.
if there's a weekend. I don't think it's going to be free to play. I think when they do release the PvE mode, it'll most likely have another free weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have another glitch like it did last time where people were just able to buy the upgrade to the fancier package and pay the $13 or $14 and then end up with the whole game for $13.
That's really funny.
It is.
You would think a company that's just trying to make money would have like patched that. That was my favorite thing to come out of it. But I'm a big fan of if it is not well, of trying to recruit people back to Fallout 76. Because Fallout 76's community has come a long way. It's not nearly as toxic as it was at all when we were all trying it out and just getting murked. Matter of fact,
good.
it has a setting you can set that ensures you never face PvP.
Sick.
It's called unplug the Ethernet cord.
No, it's called pacifist mode, and no matter how many, like, one of the things that got people into PvP mode a lot was accidental shooting. So like you can't accidentally shoot people anymore, and it just tells them if they shoot you, you're in pacifist mode. It's not going to do any good. And quite honest, I was doing raids and stuff with people, just randomly showing up because they're public events, and people were going in the chat saying, "Hey, I got another drop of this. If you don't have one, I'll meet me back at my base." And they would drop it for you.
Love it when the community does that.
Yeah, backward game where you can direct trade, right?
You know, another good community too, and a game that Mac just recently tried is Final Fantasy 14, and we've been playing that a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
The fact that they're at version 14 of that game.
Oh,
Actually, I passed that. 15 came
14 is just on, is the online, is the MMO. They are on 16.
Oh my god.
And that's just the numbered ones. There's 10 and 10-2. There's 13 and 13-2.
Well, you know why there's so many of those games is because it's not a linear, like it's not a story that's connected.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're all their own story. If I'm not mistaken, there's a couple that do actually tie together, but everything, for the most part, is its own fucking thing.
And speaking of that whole genre, did I hear that there's a new Kingdom of Hearts coming out?
Yeah. Kingdom
Which
Hearts
is
4.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy meets Disney. That's the way I.
That's funny, because Final Fantasy characters have been in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's how I've always like equated Kingdom Hearts. Is it's like Final Fantasy light.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know. Disney made some cool games over the years.
Back in the day.
Yeah. I don't think they age well, but the Haunted Mansion game was pretty fun.
They honestly have stepped away from making games for a good bit.
Yeah, they closed the unit that was making games.
They're starting to do it again. At least they're allowing not just Star Wars, they're allowing some companies to remake some of the old games or remaster some of the old games.
Yeah, they had a unit within side of Imagineering that was making video games, but they closed that whole. I believe they closed it entirely down, but I don't.
I can't wait for Toontown Remastered.
Toontown Remastered.
Always forget about that. They could do it. They could do it, and I'm pretty sure people would play the hell out of it.
Maybe. You know, I got this cool mouse, and it sits on a stand to recharge. And you know what I always forget to do?
Put it on there.
Recharge it.
Put it on stand to recharge.
Classico.
Yeah, you know. Old man problems, right?
Hey, there's problems.
I'd fucking forget too. Those are just memory issues.
No comment. Partially because I don't remember what I was gonna say. But
There we go. Well, we've kind of ranted for a minute. What are you been up to, Jed?
Chilling. Killing.
I'm all right.
This is a scary movie reference.
I didn't pick up on that. Been a while since I've seen it.
Which gotcha game are you on this week, Jared?
4 of them.
I guess the one I'm like playing the most is Wuthering Waves.
Oh, that's a new
But even then, I'm like just trying to play for polls right now. Haven't really done any story on Gotcha in a minute.
Doing the dailies, getting the polls.
Yeah. Mainly, I've been playing Cobblemon, and when I'm not playing Cobblemon, we've been doing League or Destiny.
Hmm.
We got to play some Mecha Chameleon, which has been fun.
It has. We tried
What's that?
Pratfall. Mecha Chameleon is a basically hide and seek, but the objective is to find a spot in plain sight and then paint yourself to look like said spot.
That's pretty funny.
It's a fun game. The problem though is that it's a $4 indie title.
Oh, there you go.
So like the painting and everything isn't the greatest, but they've updated it almost every day the past week.
So, it's kind of following the same trajectory that haunted game y'all like to play so much followed. Started indie and just kept getting better and better and better and better.
Yeah.
It's been out for like maybe 2 weeks, so hard to say.
Oh, there you go. We'll have this discussion in a year, and it'll probably be on update 12 or something. It'll just be flipping amazing.
It'll get there. People have loved the fuck out of it, so they've definitely been getting the funds to throw their time at it.
Yeah, right. That's the thing with indie developers. Is the more they can spend their day job and supporting their passion project, the better off the passion project becomes.
Absolutely.
I think that it's just malware disguised as a game, but that's just me.
Is that going to stop anyone from playing it?
Oh no.
There you go. Easy answer. Up to anything else?
No, not much. I'm gonna be going on vacation after this though, so next
That's
podcast you can ask
right.
me about that.
That's right. And that means the podcast will be doing one of three things. Going on hiatus. Me and Jared figuring out how to do it while he's on vacation. I'm not going to ask him to, but if he ever brings it up, hey, I'm not going to say no. Okay, one of four things. I ask someone else to hop in, or the fourth option, which is, the most likely option. I rant about something for 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, there you
alone.
What do you think you're gonna rant about?
I don't know, probably Halo.
Classic.
So it'll be a 50-50 split on if I either do one or it just stays on hiatus till you're back. Because again, I'm not gonna ask you to do it while you're on vacation. But if you have that itch, I'm not gonna say no.
Valid.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say someone else is gonna tell him no. Just a thought.
That's a possibility.
Could be. That's what happens.
I mean, we have been talking to Haley about doing another Reddit episode.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And she's down. She just we haven't had.
Yeah, it's been finding time. Yeah.
Because we've been forgetting.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 days this week that we planned on doing it, she's had work.
Yeah.
so it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
This is true.
All right. I guess we
What
go
about
into.
yourself, Matt? What have you been up to?
We've already talked about it. We fucking did the Destiny, the League, the Siege with Cass, and then Final Fantasy 14 for that one session. I didn't feel like playing it last night. I didn't scratch that competitive itch I usually do when me and Cass play Siege. We didn't play for as long because, dumbass teammates.
I would know you were talking about Rainbow Six Siege just by that comment alone.
Yeah. Lately they've been worse. And I can't explain as to why. It's like we're getting people who are like, oh, I just unlocked ranked. But I've played for 6 days and know nothing. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, I really haven't been doing much. Been a struggle finding time to be able to do what the fuck I want at the moment.
What have you been wanting to do?
I need to finish the Mouse PI for Hire game. I still haven't. There's a couple other things I've been wanting to play as well. Single player wise, I have a fucking list somewhere around here. So if I don't write it down, I'll forget shit. Way to go. Need to do Silk Song. Because we've been doing Genesis, I wanted to go back through Darksiders. I don't think I'll be playing 1 again. Because I've done that twice on stream now.
But it's Darksider. Hello.
Yeah. But
But
1 at this point in time is rough.
yeah, I know, compared to the mechanics of the other ones, but it's war. I mean, it was war.
Yeah, no. I've done it twice on stream now. I don't even do it a third time.
Not nearly as fun as playing Death, but Death's the one that's got the weird portal mechanic, right?
I think they all have like that portal mechanic at some point.
Oh yeah, and you have to throw stuff through the portals and blow stuff up. I think that's war.
Yeah. We're getting that right now with Genesis.
Genesis, the 4-player one?
New. It's the 2-player. 2-player top down.
Well, I didn't realize it wasn't a 4-player. I've played it. Not a lot, but I've played that one a little bit.
Yeah, we spent 4 hours going through it the first time, and then we stopped playing for I don't remember how many years.
Yeah, this is the only game you can play as the 4th.
Yep.
Sibling,
Strife.
right? Yeah.
As Strife. Within that first session, me and Jared were caught up. The way the fuck we left off at. In half the time. So I don't know what the hell we were doing that first playthrough.
I thought I heard they're developing something in that universe.
There's a Darksiders 4 coming out.
Oh yeah, thanks. I knew there was something. I remember there was a THQ Nordic announcement.
Yep. That was announced a while ago.
Yeah, they showed the Charred Council, and that was the teaser.
Yep.
What about Have you checked out Soulframe or gone back to Warframe at all?
I haven't, and I've been thinking about looking into Warframe again, and I haven't looked at Soulframe at all.
Dude, Soulframe's cool. When I played it, it wasn't as they had a big update lately, and uh, Soulframe is an entirely different emotional vibe.
Oh, cool.
It's like it's got some hardcore emotional cues, so you've got to be in a good like headspace because
Mm-hmm.
it forces you to confront some pretty deep issues within the story. So
I'll have to look into it.
very good game though. I think once it's finished, it's gonna be well. It's not gonna ever be finished. No, technically, Warframe I think is still what do you call it? It's not pre-release.
Live service shit
Yeah,
in that
but
sense.
they did it right. I gotta say, Warframe's when I spend money on Warframe, I don't mind spending money on Warframe. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna invest. I'm not gonna say on screen how much I've invested, but because it's like you don't have to. They provide you so many different avenues to unlock stuff, and if you want something and you have the money, just buy it, right? But you don't have
Mhm.
to. There's no pressure to, because you either invest money or you invest time. Those are your
I was about to say,
two options.
everything's unlockable with just playing the game.
Yeah, it just costs you. It's a sweat investment. I'd be surprised if Jared responds because he's standing next to me. He's multitasking.
Mhm.
I didn't hear you.
I heard him.
I didn't. But I'm old.
He said it, and I immediately said something. So your brain
Those are
might
my
have focused right on me.
that's my 2 plugs for the DE game. That's all you get out of me. How's it gonna
I've been thinking about Warframe again. See if it finally scratches that itch that I'm going to lose with Destiny when we stop at some point.
No, I stopped playing Division 2 a bit because I had to stop.
Didn't they just drop an update?
Oh, I got a good. We have a good segue there, and it's hilarious. I wish I should give you. I should scan my map in for this. What I'll say after this, but yeah, there was a huge update. There's a lot of stuff going on with it, but I was paying for a lot of different game services, and I stopped paying for them all because I got a car payment again,
Yep.
and so I had
Smart
to free
option.
up money. Yeah, it's like okay, I gotta. And quite frankly, there was months I wasn't playing the game at all, and I was still paying for the service. And I'm like, nah. When I want to play it, I'll just pay for the month, and then I'll
Mhm.
not pay for it. Because that's about my attention span is about month. Then I'll continue paying for the Xbox Game Pass because they lowered it back down.
Yeah. It's in a good spot now. If you actually end up using it. And because you guys still have consoles, you can access more of the shit with it.
Yeah. And I like all the games I can play on it, right? So, and
Yeah.
then my other thought was, if I really want a game, I might just buy it outright, wait for a sale, and just pay for it outright.
Yeah.
Might be a better source for it.
That's the best choice.
I'm back at my computer.
But
Welcome back.
Jared wants me to talk about how while I was in Washington D.C. last week, I was able to get Chelsea and I places because of my Division 2 knowledge. It's
Amazing.
hilarious, but using the landmarks as my thing. But what I quickly discovered is that they Ubisoft flips stuff and flips and condenses stuff in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's generally in the right place, but not quite. So sometimes it backfired and I was in the wrong place, and I'm like, okay, but we're close, right? But so that's how I made my map. I took a metro, or I guess we would call it subway. I don't know if it's technically a subway. We're 3 levels underground, so I think it's a subway.
Yeah.
Which is a trip altogether. It doesn't smell very nice either.
Yes.
Just that. No, it's not a. I don't know what it smelled like. It just doesn't smell very nice. There's a lot of smells.
That's funny.
Like I say, oh, it smelled like someone took a dump or something. No, that's not it either. It just had a weird smell. I've been, when you're in one place for a long time, you get used to all the smells there. And I was constantly complaining about the smell of Washington, D.C. I'm like, why does it smell like that?
Honestly, I'm not sure what the reasoning would be.
Different, I don't know, bolts, maybe. I don't know.
Very
I
odd.
don't know. Okay, that sums me up in a nutshell. But are we supposed to be talking about Destiny?
We can talk about whatever. I just figured we'd talk about Destiny a lot because that's the major thing that we've been doing.
I
And
wish
with
they
the
would have.
update.
I wish they would have given away, and this would have been controversial, but in the triumphs, I wish they would have had like a way to gamble for spoiled conquest. Right? Like, as you're in so many credits, you can try to open a certain type of engram that could result in spoils of conquest.
Yeah, have like there be raid engrams. And you have to have unlocked like all the weapons and armor and then have a chance at spoils as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have seen that, but either like people being annoyed that that's an option or just, happy that it was an option. The two sides of the Destiny community.
Two wolves inside the Destiny community. Oh.
God damn it, Jude. But no, I could see that. But I think we're gonna end up playing Destiny a good bit, and we've already talked about wanting to do raids and shit. And we have 5 people. I think with the 5 of us, if we can't find a 6th, should be able to do any of the raids.
Our 6th was in our clan, so we should.
Yeah, I know. I'm not counting them. I'm just saying, if we can't find them, or they're not, like, find a 6th, or the one we have been using isn't available, the 5 of us should be fine. Because even without the damage glitch, nothing's too fucking tanky. Besides maybe Desert Perpetual. And I think the normal Desert Perpetual isn't that bad either. It is going to be a rough session for Salvation's Edge, though.
Why is that?
Because of the mechanics in that raid.
What are they?
There's going to be a point where we have to pay attention to what, who died where with our ghosts and everything. I don't remember the exact mechanic. That would be something we have to learn. But, and I might go in with not knowing anything. not knowing anything more than I already know. But yeah, I think that one's going to be the one that's going to be rough for it. At least we'll probably reset on it like fucking 6 times. You know?
That section that you're talking about really sucks.
Mhm.
And one of the reasons why it really sucks is that it can glitch.
Awesome.
Right, so the reading screens may not display correctly. Issues. Yeah, we discovered that one. I tried it. That one made me rage quit because it was like you have to be able to see the shapes to know where to put stuff, and everybody has to do something. There's no sitting it out. Everybody gets assigned a role, and it's just so super annoying. Especially because people go, you just got to put it in the right order. It's like, okay, well, I did. This is what I saw. And when they look at it, they go, well, that's not at all what we saw. And so it's like, okay, then how am I supposed to keep up with it? So,
Well,
it has
something we'll
weird,
just have to deal with then.
Yeah, it has weird client side issues.
It might have got fixed. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because it's definitely a possibility that did get fixed. I'm just, not 100% sure. Because I haven't looked into it because no one wanted to really play Destiny for a good period there. We're all waiting for the next DLC.
I want Spoils of Conquest because I want to buy Anarchy. So I feel like I have Anarchy.
Yeah, I don't have any of the raid guns either. Oh. Well. What does everyone feel with the Destiny shit? The final update, the situation. What's everyone thinking?
It sucks that it's the final update because it's like now that the game is finally at a place where we want to play it, and we're like, but we're not going to get any more.
Yeah, it's a fucking good final update too. It's given the community everything they wanted.
Yeah. Or it was we don't care enough to hold it back anymore. Have at it. Like, because they're always citing balance and power creep, so they were just like, okay, well, who cares?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think it's been mainly that. There's also just the issue that has come out recently with a lot of things. The higher-ups were holding back a lot of what the devs wanted to do. I mean, did you hear the thing about Lightfall? It wasn't supposed to be what the fuck we got. It was supposed to be so much fucking and so good. Not what seems like a stripped down mess that we got left with.
Yeah.
The glorified, hey, look at this new subclass DLC.
Yeah, no, I know. Somebody just too worried about his sports car collection. Or maybe he's just the easy person to blame. Who knows?
He's the most vocal person that everyone knows of to blame.
Yeah. And for the life of me, I still don't understand why they spent so much money on a building renovation. That's the one thing that bothers me the most out of this entire situation.
Maybe it was a trafficking thing.
Like, for some reason, the number $2 billion sticks in my head that they spent renovating that building in Seattle.
Very odd.
Some insane number. And I'm just like, what the heck?
It was very, very odd.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Definitely seems like those renovations are not going to go to plan.
No.
They're
They'll
losing
probably.
at minimum half the people that work for them.
Yeah. And it sounds like Microsoft Studios is going to be right behind them with a big layoff like that.
Which doesn't make sense. They are just now doing good shit.
They just shut down, what was it called? Ninja Theory? After buying them?
They're looking at shutting them down along with like 2 other studios. And the rumors are that those 3 studios are in talks of someone else buying them or going independent. And the annoying thing is they just announced a new Senua's game.
Yeah, so they're pulling the plug on it. Right.
Nothing
But
has
Ninja
actually
Theory-
truly been confirmed yet.
Oh, okay. Because Ninja Theory was independent before Microsoft bought them. So that's the name of the studio, right? Ninja Theory?
I think so.
Remember. Yeah. But those are really stylized games, and they're not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, too.
Yep.
But they're fun. I mean, they have a very interesting mechanic and a very, yeah, if you're into those kind of darker games.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you all play the Amsterdam? I uninstalled it. It was too much for my video card. The Amsterdam, blah 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 blah, 1600, whatever date it was.
I know, I never played it. I just watched the video I found on it.
I have no clue
That
what
game's
we're
gonna be
talking about.
cool. So the one of the original creators of Assassin's Creed made his own game, and it's called Amsterdam some date, 16 something. And you play as a witch. That's a witch hunter, I think, is the kind of premise. And I think whatever Assassin's Creed Hex is, people were confusing the 2 games because when you play the demo, it's like, this is what people saw and thought it was Assassin's Creed Hex. Because they're like, oh, you take the form of a cat in Assassin's Creed. And I was like, well, that would be cool. Instead of taking the form of an eagle or another bird, have it be a cat, which is kind of cool. You know, the same kind of weird supernatural thing that occurred in the game. But they entirely conflated it with this Amsterdam game, which do turn into a cat. But even more interesting is Amsterdam has real life component, like modern day component to it too. So it's very much like an Assassin's Creed game.
What are you talking about? Your fucking graphics card can't handle this game.
Like, it was stuttering. I was dropping frames. That was super annoying.
You have a 7700, right?
67.
It's
Yeah,
still.
it should
It's,
be able to.
I was about to say it's still better than the fucking minimum.
Yeah, and my CPU is like overkill for it, right? Because I got the new top of the line AMD
Yeah.
CPU.
Yeah.
And it should have been able to run the game without the GPU. So I don't know what's going on with my computer. And I had it on a super fast drive, so I don't like a super fast NVMe.
Requires ray tracing. It
That
just
might
had to
be
been
it.
something in settings.
Yeah, I don't have ray tracing on because my card doesn't deal with ray tracing very well. Even though it
No,
says it can.
that
Yeah,
was the
it's
first generation AMD ray.
Yeah. So eventually, I'll buy a new video card when I'm not paying for my new sports car. But
Okay, Mr. Parsons.
I just have one. He had a whole building full of them,
Full garage.
and it's a lot of fun to drive until I get reminded how low it is, and I hear the horrible sound of.
Yeah.
The horrible sound of what?
Dragging on the asphalt. You know that sound of when your front end just smacked the asphalt because you hit a bump.
Yeah.
Because the car's so fucking low.
Yeah,
That means you gotta go slower.
yeah, I've become those super racer cars that have to go like creep over speed bumps.
And take everything at an angle.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm like, oh, okay.
Did you take the fucking bumper protectors off?
Hey, it didn't come with it, right? Because it's
I was about to say, please don't tell me you're one of those people that left them on.
no.
Okay.
I've left marks on the bumper that looked brand new when I got it, but that's that's the kookiest thing, right? It's a 2012, but it was practically brand new. I like when I tell people, they just look at me and they go, "How did you find it?" And I'm like, and now I understand why. I did find an issue with it that I'm in talks with the company that sold it to me, because this particular issue is actually against the law to sell it to me. It's drivable, but not so much at night. My instrument cluster has an issue,
Oh.
which undermines the entire instrument cluster, which is where the mileage and everything is kept.
Yep.
Following me? Yeah. So I offered for them to fix it for me by allowing me to go to a dealership and using their warranty service that they have. I said, but you're paying the copay. So we'll see what they get back to me for. Because it has to come from a dealership, because it has to. The only fix for it is a rebuild, and it has to be reprogrammed after it's rebuilt.
Yeah. And
Common
you don't
problem?
want to take that to someplace that might fuck it up, because that could fuck with your mileage, and that's illegal.
Well, it could also mess with the reporting speed. You may not know accurately what speed you're going. And you may not know what's going on with the engine. And this particular model has a lot of... well, let's just say you can mess with your... No. Yeah, sort of. But I have a setting that messes with the center of gravity, it looks like. It might actually lower the vehicle more, which I can't imagine. I haven't messed with all...
I can't remember if they came out with the ability to change the ride height and everything, stiffen it up, do all that type of shit.
It is, but it's basic. It's not like the later models where it was in the centralized infotainment system, because this is last year prior to the implementation of the infotainment computerized system, which is exactly what I wanted. So I could swap out the radio and put in a big touch screen and that kind of stuff. there was a huge ability to still customize and still get kind of the best components with this one. But I will say that it has so much power. I was not ready for the amount of power it exerts, and I was going 30 miles an hour and was able to spin the tires just by downshifting.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. I won't do it again, but yeah.
Which key you been driving with?
Oh no, it's prior to the implementation of the red key.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
yeah, I have all horsepower. All
Everything's just fully unlocked. Gotcha. I understand.
Yeah. It's
It's a very
it's
early
like being
one.
yeah, it's like being strapped to a pod racer. Like
It's
don't
the
try to
Skywalker.
don't try to corner at speed. Those things are not good at corners.
well, you remember I've been to McLaren school. My dad sent me to racing school because he and my uncle raced cars, and he
Mhm.
knew that I was going to be prone to street racing and stuff. So he wanted to make sure that I could handle, street racing, which I did street race, got it out of my system. But as I learn the car, I'll probably take it out to Willow Creek or someplace to where I can drive it in the dirt. Really,
Mhm.
that's a big if, okay? Because it's so pretty. I don't want to get like rocks scratching up the side and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's really pretty. I want to just like enjoy it.
I mean,
for a
later
little
on,
bit.
you can get a ceramic coating.
Yeah.
That'll help with the rock chips and everything.
I looked up how to do it, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll have someone do it. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a tedious thing. It's something that you can do and isn't difficult. It's just you gotta want it.
Yeah, because you work 18-inch by 18-inch area at a time. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah. It is time consuming.
Which is, again, why it costs so much money to have it done.
Yep.
And I don't have a dust-free place. Even if I brought in my garage, it's not dust-free.
Yeah. You could also just go get a wrap too, instead of doing that. See which one's cheaper. The coating or a wrap.
Yeah. I'll take a picture. It's really pretty.
I don't doubt it. I wonder if you got a rare color. Because there is a green that comes on...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
It comes
about.
on the
No,
Challengers that is very rare.
no, it's not a rare color. It's silver with black stripes, which is
Gotcha.
cool looking.
Oh yeah, no.
And it's got black and leather red seats and interior.
Nice.
It's got sunroof, which I didn't think about at the time, but he's 2 inches of headspace. So I've already learned how to modify the seat so I can lower it some more, which because this is a common issue when people buy Hellcats. And the Hellcat owners are like, oh, okay, so you found this thread because you too bought one and with a sunroof and didn't think anything of it, because why would you?
Yeah.
But congratulations, you lost 2 inches of headspace you thought you had. And this is what you do to your seat to make it better.
That's not it. Legitimately, it's not something you think of because you think it's a muscle car. Muscle cars aren't that compact.
No.
Even the most
But-
compact one, the fucking Fox Body Mustang, you can fit comfortably in that bitch.
Oh yeah, no, I have tons of room. Like I can back the seat up further than I feel comfortable reaching the pedals. Of course, there is no back seat behind me at that point. It's just a place for my
There's
seat
no
to
back seat
recline into.
normally.
Yeah,
That's why there's a lot of aftermarket things. Just delete the seats, get rid of that weight.
Yeah, but they actually fold down, like an area for like the dogs can hang out. So that's kind of cool. And this particular model has 2 batteries. Because it has a separate battery for the sound system.
Nice.
So I have a battery in the hood and a battery in the trunk. I know it's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. Well, so it's 16 spark plugs on an 8-cylinder car, but you know, I digress.
Yeah.
Like
Fun time.
Yeah. It all seems like a good idea now until I have to
Repair it.
pay for it. Yeah, do a tune up. $400 for spark plugs. And... oh dear God, help me. First world problems.
Well, fingers crossed when you decide to do it, we're not in a fucking shit show for parts again.
Yeah, I'm praying for I want gas prices to come down because
Oh yeah, no, you bought a fucking vehicle that does not get mileage.
oh no, it gets the same mileage as a Jeep. That's what's funny is I was expecting that because the Renegades are notorious for terrible gas
Yeah.
mileage.
Yeah.
And the gas mileage was the same. The difference is I got pumped 91, at least 91 into this beast, and it's got a 19.5 tank.
Fucking amazing.
So it is, which in theory is all going to work out. It means I'm going to spend more money at once, but refill less often.
Yeah, fingers
But-
crossed. And it being a
Yeah.
manual, you can probably get some better mileage as well.
Yeah, I'm avoiding going past 2,500. I'm shifting right at 2,500 instead of going up to 3,000. So
Till you hit the highway and then you have fun.
we'll have a story about that. I got to drive to San Diego for a conference coming up. So we'll update after that. We'll see what kind. Because it's that all said, when you get those things onto the highway, they get amazing mileage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not where you're gonna get the worst fuel.
No.
But that's where you're gonna destroy your tires.
The tires are so ready, but they're so big
Yeah.
and expensive.
Yeah. Sitting there going speed limit, shift, and then you just fucking goddamn wheel the tires still. Well, there's a bald spot.
Yeah. And it's got aftermarket rims, really expensive rims on it. When I saw it when it came in, I went, oh dear God.
They at least look good.
Oh, they look good. But
Okay.
they're very, 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 very expensive. I'm like,
Yeah, rims can get fucking insane.
okay, let's just put it this way. Any wheel that has the manufacturer stamped into it, or like hardcore stamped, and it's not just like a logo or something, you know it's expensive. Because
Yeah.
you want to advertise that you have these on the car. And so
Yeah. I don't doubt that.
but no. And I don't know, part of me wants I'm gonna have to find someone to paint it. I kind of want to get a saline spoiler for it. To delete the current spoiler that's on it and go to a saline spoiler because it looks cool. Much better spoiler too. But
Yeah.
the stripes of said paint job go over the spoiler, so I need to. Did you get it? Anyway, enough about that.
It's sick you got the car though. 'Cause you have been looking for one for what? Fucking
Yeah, no, I was
hell, almost a year now?
Yeah. I was looking at the Yellow Jacket, which was one of 1,300 made, but geez,
Yeah.
they were before they were putting it up for sale, they were replacing everything on it, and I'm like, yeah, they're not using stock parts. So I was like, nah, kind of defeats the purpose of getting it.
Yeah, especially if you want to do that yourself, so you know exactly what was done.
Yeah, no, exactly. And this one is essentially because it was. I looked it up. I pulled Dodge information on it and stuff, and it was definitely ordered to be like a yellow jacket.
Oh.
Definitely, all the specs line up. Everything that made a yellow jacket. Like you put it side by side, and except for I didn't have the special paint job.
That's sick.
Yeah, I blended a little bit more into the surroundings. Don't stand
Regular
out so
cars.
much. Yeah, don't stand out so much to the cops. Going, oh, you got that thing. You're gonna, you must be speeding.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta
You
tell
are
you
still
that,
definitely a target in that thing, though.
only if they catch me. So fast. There's a street that PD doesn't have any jurisdiction on because it technically cuts in the middle of a military base.
Mhm.
And the MPs are like notoriously, we just don't care. We're not going to go out there. And pulled over, waited for the area to clear, and then just opened it up. But then another Challenger came up behind me, and I laid that Challenger out. I was just dots on my mirror.
Nice.
But I had my wife with me. She wanted to see what it would do. And then she's like, okay, can we never do that again?
I don't doubt that.
She was like, okay, that's enough. She's like,
When you get
It
on
was
those,
fun.
they are fucking they go.
yeah.
And if it's running fucking well, you're getting damn near like the exact fucking horsepower that was, advertised.
Oh, yeah. No. This thing's still new enough that it's just basically broken in. I've just basically hit the mark where if I had bought it at 0 mileage, would have been doing the first major
Oil change and everything.
maintenance work. No, would have done the first oil change early to get the initial.
Well, like the first major one, like after you've done everything.
After you've done the one to get all the shavings and stuff out that happen when you run the engine and all that stuff. Yeah. So we're right at that point.
God damn. How many miles are on it?
Not quite 10,000 now.
Christ. You really did get a fucking baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like...
That's an insane find.
Dude, I was like in the right place at the right time to say bye. And I have, like you said, we've been playing this for a year, so my loan was all lined up. And
Love that.
The only thing that caught us off guard was all you folks out there that have household insurance for car insurance that were not able to say, I'm just the driver of the car. Everybody that's on the insurance policy is covered under it, which made the insurance go up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because while I've been driving for over 30 years and have a perfect record, so therefore get super excellent rates. Not everybody in the house hasn't been driving that long. So.
Yeah.
God
and
help me
then you also got to tack on the fact of it. It's a fucking Challenger.
Yep. But you know what the best part is, man? It's like, let's see, it's 2026. 7 years. It's a classic. And it was still below mileage.
God damn.
and I bet if I'm so inclined, I'll be able to turn it over for quite a bit,
Oh,
especially with how it's kitted out.
if it stays the way you have it and nothing happens to it, that is most likely going to be worth more than what the fuck you're paying for it.
Yep, that's what was my thought. So it's an investment car, and fun to drive. Because
Yeah.
I don't put even my cars are all low mileage, right? Because we just don't put in the miles driving anywhere.
No, the fucking biggest drive that I've heard you guys ever take was over to Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've driven up to Montana, but even so, the rest of the yearly mileage we're doing is super low. So like
Yeah.
with that type of exception, and now that I'm flying in planes, probably less of that.
Yeah.
But for a while, I did a break from airplanes for a while.
Oh, I don't fucking blame you. Especially coming back and then immediately having to circle a fucking storm
2 hours.
on your way back.
2 hours. I wish we would just landed somewhere else. But yeah. I digress. And being 6'5" on a plane, not fun either. I hit my head. They were all the stewardess are having the greatest amount of humor at me. They're like, "How many more times are you gonna hit your head?" I said, "At least 5." Let's just let I go. How many luggage doors are there? Let's just go with all of them. All right.
No, if I'm not mistaken, being anything over 6 foot is rough on a plane.
Yeah. Here's another hilarious fact for you. I could grab people's luggage and put it up into the luggage rack from a seated position for them.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was there. People are having trouble, and I'm like, "Here, just let me do it." And I go, "Whoop!" And they just looked, and they looked. I'm like, "There you go."
Perks and downsides of being tall.
Yep. So how about them Dodgers? Not that I'm a Dodger fan. It's just a saying. Old people used to say. To change the subject. How about them Dodgers?
Yeah. Did we have anything more to say about Destiny? Besides the fact of this update is very fucking good and we're enjoying the hell out of it. But it's bittersweet as hell.
It is. I think it's from my standpoint, it's a good place to leave it. We're having fun. We're enjoying it. We're not overanalyzing it and just enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
It's fun to enjoy the games you play.
Oh yeah.
Crazy concept, I know.
Uh-huh. It sucks that honestly, with this update, the biggest thing that sucks is the fact that everything everyone did as a community, the petition, everyone playing like they did, fucking D2 topping the fucking Steam sale charts. And we still are just sitting here with no knowledge besides it's over.
That's just life.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited to actually experience the things I haven't experienced in the game.
Like it being fun?
I mean, I've always enjoyed Destiny. Are there things that piss me off about it? Yes, every game pisses me off at some point. Even Halo. But that's mainly the community. But I'm I haven't experienced the D2 rate. I've experienced D1 rates
That's true.
in D2.
That's true.
Correction. I have experienced the start of Beyond Light Raid. I don't remember the fucking name of it. The hell's that called?
Which one?
On Europa. The snow one. It ends with Tanix.
Oh, that one is Deep Stone Crypt.
There you go.
Best piece of music, but you only experience it if you finish the raid.
Well, at some point.
Yeah. Best piece of music ever. Ever.
Nice. Yeah, no, I've only experienced the start of that because we went through the snow that you freeze to death in. We tried to do the first encounter, and everyone decided we don't have enough people because we tried to I think we tried to either 4 or 5 man it, and I can't remember.
Yeah, and I count as half a person, so but it's that whole raid is just managing buffs and debuffs.
Yeah.
And passing them on and sending them to the next person. That's it.
Yeah, I think you get a kind of feel for that with the exotic mission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think sometimes that's why that was their thought process behind the exotic missions, was to get people used to the mechanics early. And okay, well, here you go. Now you're going to have to do it on a much more meaningful aspect. And even yeah.
No, I'm excited to do this shit. And fingers crossed we get the fucking exotics.
Well, we got 5 people, 6 people. Certainly somebody's gonna get it.
Yeah. Even though I know, if I'm not mistaken, that's the rocket launcher Eyes of Tomorrow. Even though I know that one's not great. At least the community consensus is that rocket launcher is not that good.
It was for a while when it came out because it was busted.
Yeah, well, that's usually how it is with Destiny. It'll either come out and be useless or be the most broken thing in existence.
No, it's like when you're playing Gambit, whoever had one won.
Oh, fantastic.
That's how it was when it first came out. Like, I got Knights of Tomorrow. Just forget it.
That's great. That's great. You got any final input, Jared? About the Destiny?
No.
Alright. Okay. You got any final thoughts there, Sean?
About Destiny? Oh.
Or in general? Because me and Jared are about hitting time for D&D.
Oh yeah, no, I got nothing. It's been great catching up with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us with the podcast.
Yeah.
No problem.
Fucking you back on again later. Talk about other shit. We were thinking about getting you on for the showcase episode where they announced all the games.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun, but it was like, I think I was in DC.
Yeah, I think you were gone right when we were.
Yeah, so, but yeah, next time there's a game thing or something, definitely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
In general.
Let's do this thing.
Thank you for dining with us tonight, as we discussed what was on our minds. But at this point, we've rambled on consistently. I was your host, Mac. Today, we co-host Jared
Uh,
and Sean.
Take care, everyone.
Have a nice night.